Hello, welcome back, Grillman's Garage. We're outside again today. It's a little mild today. It's about hovering around that 0, that +1, +2 mark, okay? We've had actual rain today. It's been thawing for the last couple of days. Incredible how much snow is gone already. Look at the driveway, right? Anyway, we have the Fimi X8 Mini version 2. Version 2, not the 1. Why? Because it's under 10 degrees Celsius. It's a little damp out, okay? A little overcast, which is good. And we're going to test it. I'm going to test this against maybe even the Potensic or even maybe the X8 SE 2022, the gray one that I have, not the Telly, okay, the gray one. See what that's like, okay? It is raining a little bit. Let's see if we can get up between the rain and we'll have a look at it, okay? Let's go. Oh, here we go. We've got the X8 version 2 on the pad, waiting to go. Green lights are going. We're taking a screen recorder. Here we go. Enter. Got some slight rain. Let's see what happens. We'll try and get it up and have a look for that in focus thing, okay? It's been outside for about 2.7, about 10 minutes or so. So let's see what happens with this. Up it goes. 2.5 meter mark. There it is. Okay, start that video. Boom. And let's get this going. There we go, up and at him. There we go. There we go. And as I say, it's been out here for about 10 minutes or so. It's probably raining more than I would like. It wasn't about 5 minutes ago, but it is now. And we're testing another mic. My last video that was the rant about Fimi, okay, and why the Fimi X8, why the Fimi Mini 3, the Fimi Mini 3 SE, and the X8 Telly have problems in weather under 10 degrees Celsius. Does this have the same problem? You can see it's kind of getting all wet and rainy here. See this? You can see all the rain on there. Okay, and I'm getting a little bit wet, but let's take it out here. Strong winds. Yeah, I'll put the forecast up there. And we're going to have a look at this. If we push this, no, can't zoom. Okay, thought I could, but I can't. Okay, let's keep on going here. Thought you could zoom. Okay, why can't I zoom? Okay, oh well, strong winds, okay, which is good. Let's have a look at this other house over here. Well, normally this house would come out all fuzzy, and as I say, compass interference, probably. Okay, yeah, it's kind of raining too much. I'll have to bring it down pretty soon, back to where we were there. Okay, let's go forward a bit. How high up were we? 38. Okay, let's turn around, have a look at the house. Okay, there's the house right there. Okay. Let's come back forwards. And down. Down we come. Boom. And there we go. Let's stop that video and bring it in. And we are covered in raindrops and it's soaking wet. I have to let it dry. Okay, there we have it. That was the version 2, okay, the X8 Mini version 2. And I had forgotten that There is no zoom on that unless you're in SAR. The version 3 you can zoom, but the version 2, the version 3, the Fimi Mini 3. Anyway, how was that? Okay. Now, as I was saying before, the microphone I was using on my rant with the Fimi, my last video, okay, I was using the new DJI Mic Mini without a windsock, hidden under here, okay, just on normal with the gain reduced to -6. What we've done here is, so that Mic Mini, the combination, okay, because I did also buy the charging hub that goes with it, so altogether is $140 US. It's $169 if you get the 2-pack, $140, $145 if you buy the 1-pack with the charger. So I've got that, and this here, it's hidden because it's on a lavalier into my pocket, into a wireless mic, is the Tridec, $6.99 Canadian, so $5 US. Is it worth the extra $140? For most people, probably not, because you just want to get some voice in, and I can go wherever, you know, and I'm getting really rained on here, so that's about it. So that was the X8 Mini version 2 up in the cold, and my hands are cold, so it's got to be around that 0 mark right now. Okay, luckily it's not snow, because snow on top of the heavy wet roofs would be really bad. So let's just hope it heats up a little bit and melts a whole bunch of stuff. It keeps on raining for a couple of days. Okay, let's see what this looks like, and we'll get another one up pretty soon. And we're back for round 2. Here we have the Fimi X8 SE 2022 Gray Edition. Nothing special about it. It's been my workhorse for a year or more now. Okay, the weather is around the 0 degrees Celsius, maybe 1 degree above. Okay, it's been raining on and off, a massive thaw we've had the last couple of days. Okay, we just took the Fimi X8 Mini version 2 up, and you just saw that one. There was no jello, there was no fading. Yes, the EV was off a little bit, but you got the basic idea, and that is a 1/2.5 stacked sensor. This one, yeah, that's right. This one is a 1/2 inch straight sensor, not stacked, okay? You have to get into the telly before you get the 1/2 inch stacked, okay? So there we go. 1/2 inch sensor versus the 1/2.5. They should be pretty close. The other one in better weather might have a little bit more dynamic range, but this one has always been good for me from the day I got it. I can't complain, and I have had it up last winter, and I will show you as a comparison. Here's a flight up here that I proved that there was a jello issue with the first version of the X8 Mini. Okay, and if you saw my last video, you saw the jello effect, my last couple of videos, the jello effect of the X8 Telly in the colder weather. Okay, let's get this in the ped, let's get it up. It's been out here now for about 10 minutes, so we should be nice and cold. Okay, I got the landing gear on here because I've got the small landing pad. I've pretty well flown this all the time with the landing gear, and I've done all my rescues with this, with the landing gear, put the little stone around here with a string and flown it up into the tree and looped it and was able to get the drones down. So let's get this up. And here we are, we have the Fimi X8 SE 2022 Gray Edition, just the 22, not the version 2, the version 1 of it. On the pad, 1/2 inch sensor, Sony sensor. Let's get it up. It's about 1 degree, 1 degree. We've just had a little bit of rain, still a little bit of sprinkle here and there. Okay, let's get it up. I got no fear with the Fimi X8 SE going up in the rain or the snow. Gonna get it up. It's below 10 degrees Celsius, so we just had the Fimi X8 Mini version 2 up, and it performed fairly well. The EV was a little bit off, but you got the general idea. There's no jello, there's no focus issue. It's pretty good. So how is this one going to compare to, say, the X8 Telly, which you've seen in a few of my last videos at below 10 degrees Celsius. After about 2 minutes, you get jello, which is exactly what you used to get on the X8 Mini version 1 and the X8 SE 18, 19, and 20. There we go. Let's get this up. Let's see if it still holds true. We haven't had any updates in a while. Haven't had it out for a while. So let's get it up. We're screen recording here. We're in. Here we go. Ready to go. I just charged up the batteries. Here's a hint. If it's kind of cold outside, like say around 0, you want to have more than 80% on your batteries. Okay? Or you're going to have to preheat them. Just a warning. Okay? Let's get this up, see what happens. Here we go. Oh, well, let's check on the stuff here. Medium, high. Okay. And we've got it at 2.7K. Good. Everything is a 0. And how is our... Yeah, we're about 3/4 of the way up. There we go. Okay, let's go. Boom. Ba-doom. Ba-boom. And there it goes. It's going to go up to 4 meters. 4 meters, about there. Okay? And it's done. Let's bring it down a bit. There we go. And it does hover pretty good. It really does. Okay, for a big bird. And this controller, the TX10 controller, I love it. I love it. So let's get that video going. There we go. And if I hold the C1 or C2 button and scroll with the right, this normally controls the EV value. Okay, watch. Boom, boom, boom. I can zoom in and I can zoom out. Okay, pretty cool. Let's go forward and up. There we go. And we're going up to about, 30 some odd. There we go. And bring that camera down a bit. And what do you think about that? Okay. How is that? We're up at 42 meters. Okay, we want to come down a little bit. There we go. Okay, how is that? So I think it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good on the controller. On here. It looks wonderful. Nice and clear, bright. Okay. The other thing is, I'm using another microphone here. Okay, same as I used on the X8 Mini version 2, the $6.99 tri-deck, versus on my last video I used the more expensive DJI Mini mic, which is very concealable, got a great magnet, but you can't even see where this one is, can you? No. There you go. Anyway, but it's just a lavalier mic hooked up to the little box here. Anyway, let's get this going. It's been up in the air for a while. Let's look at the other house over here on the left. Normally, this is what you tell. Okay, if you can't tell there's actual brickwork there. Okay, that's what I look for. Okay, I know when I took the telly up, you couldn't even make out the side of the building. I mean, and even the garage, you couldn't tell there was a door there. It was so fuzzy. It was horrible. And when I zoomed in on the telly, not the big zoom, but just 1-time zoom or 2-time zoom, okay? The whole frame just jello everywhere after about 2 minutes of flight, which is consistent with what happened with the version 1 of the X8 Minis. Just saying. So let's turn around here and we're going to have a look over here and we're going to go back up because we got lots of time here. Let's go up to 50. Well, 47, there we go. And let's go out there because it's a big craft and it can handle it. There we go. And we're not going that fast, but what are we going? 4, 5, something like that. I just got to step over here so I can see it because it's a big bird. I got to keep it in sight. Yep. Apparently, which I do. There it goes. Oh, the lake filled up again. Wow. All this melted snow on that. There wasn't that much water, which is now ice, before. Yeah, there it is. Well, there's no leaves on any of my trees, so you can see through the clouds. The big gray-black dot up there. You can usually only get about 400 meters out or so. And right now I'm at 200. Yeah, it's not too far. I'll go to this little pond here on the right, and then I'll come back. Okay, between the trees. There we go. And there's the pond. Okay, very nice. Okay, and that's about as far as I get with nearly all of them now because of the winter time. Okay, and let's come around. There we go. And we're coming home. There we go. Where are we going? Oh, I want keep on coming around, buddy. I don't know what happened there. There we go. Well, I guess there is a glitch. Let's come around this way. There we go. There we go. Got you back. Yep. Because of all the snow and the water and the moisture, the transmission is not that great up here. And we don't have the choice here between 2.4 and 5.8. I think it just goes 5.8, I believe. So there we go. And it's coming home. Gale warning, please fly carefully. Well, I'll put the forecast up, and it says at the most 45 kilometers an hour, so maybe that's it. But there we go. Right over there. Right over the top of the house. Go down and bring it back. There we go. It's a beautiful flying craft, it really is. Turn around. There we go. It's coming down. There we go. Okay. And because they've got the big skis on, I can just let it land. Okay? Here we go. Boom. Boom. Stop the video. Let's turn this one off. There you have it. The Fimi X8 SE 2022 Gray Edition. Doesn't have obstacle avoidance, nothing special, half-inch Sony sensor. It just works in any kind of weather. Hot, cold, whatever. And this is just around the freezing mark. So it's about 0. It's a little colder. Okay, now it might be time that the water's going to freeze, which I'm not really looking forward to. But it is cold, my hands are cold. And as the weather gets colder, I know now I have the X8 Mini version 2. I have the X8 SE 2022. I have the Potensic. I have the DJI Mavic Mini. I have the DJI Mini 3. And I have the Parrot and Affy. I can all use them in the cold weather. The other 3 Fimis I can't use. They're on a shelf waiting to see what happens. And I'm very skeptical that there is a fix. There might be a fix for the Mini 3, but I have my doubts there's a fix for the X8 Tele. Okay? So, till next time, take care. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, buy me a hot coffee, a hot chocolate, or a hot something. I'm really getting cold, okay? Bye now.